What's good, She Hoops gang? Y'all already know I'm coming to y'all right now with everything you need to know about 2K24 before it drops on Thursday. And in case some of y'all don't know, normally 2K drops at 12 a.m. On Thursday. So technically Wednesday night, but you get the point. I am here as the late bloomer, here to provide y'all with some well needed information that, some of y'all may or may not know about. All my 2K heads, the majority of y'all might know some of this information. There may be some things that I might tell you that you may not know. Whatever the case may be, this is an information based um, video for all my supporters. Love y'all. And yeah, I need to get y'all this info about 2K because y'all favorite Hooper is about to return to 2K, baby. I know y'all been waiting. We been on some COD. 2K23 wasn't the greatest. I honestly wasn't having a whole bunch of fun for the last like 5 or 6 months of 2K. So, which is why we have been playing COD. But yeah, we back to hooping. I'm ready to hoop. I'm excited about this new game. I'm excited about the things that I'm hearing. And so, what this video is gonna be about is me giving y'all information on some things that, because y'all may not be following the 2K creators on YouTube or Twitter or whatever the case may be, all the outlets that are giving y'all this information. So guess what? Y'all following me. So I'm here to give y'all what y'all need. Alright? If y'all see me looking back and forth, it's because I honestly underestimated the amount of information that was given by 2K and Mike Wang and all of these people that came together to put this video game out. I underestimated the amount of information that I was going to be learning. So I wrote, stuff down so I don't forget, what I want to say. And I want to make sure y'all get as much of the information as, from my perspective and what I understand. But anyway, we're not gonna make this video too long. Let's get right into it. Yeah. So, as y'all know, 2K20 and 2K23 there were affiliations. There were how many affiliations? There was 4 different affiliations in 2K23. This year 2K24 there will only be 2 affiliations, which is going to be Rise and going to be Elite. Now, honestly, I'm not 100% sure on what the difference is, but there's 2 affiliations. There's Rise and there's Elite. And I guess when you get into the city and everything, you can go up to whoever's in the city, the person that's in there, and you can figure out like what the affiliation consists of, and then you decide from there. And from what I've been seeing on social media, I've seen that a lot of people want to go Elite. But I mean, I'm pretty sure Rise is just as good. But Elite sounds good for the aesthetic of the video game. But whatever the case may be. So also, Rep is back, which I am so happy about. Rep is back. Hopefully, Rep will be like 2K17. That way, there will be a whole lot more people in the park, because that's part of the reason why all these parks and stuff be dead, is because people want to play to get their rep up. Everybody's concerned with their rep and become a legend of top 10 or whatever it is you want to call it. But playing park doesn't give you that much rep, so playing events that has 2 times rep or 4 times rep or whatever, and playing rec are the game modes that give you the most reps. So hopefully, I'm hoping that there's a little bit more respect for the park for people who want to go out there and play park. I personally like playing park and stage and stuff like that. So hopefully they will give us enough rep to where everybody will want to flock into the park too. That way we can get the parks lit. It's crossplay, all that good stuff. So let's hope for that. Also, we know in 2K23 that there were seasons. For those of y'all who don't know, there were there was a different season for every like 40 days or so, something like that. And um, everybody was supposed to get to level 40. And with each level that you obtain, there was always a reward. Well, since rep is back, it's all about rep. And thankfully, since the seasons are gone, rep doesn't restart at the beginning of a new season like it did in the past. It will not restart as another season approaches. Rep will stay the same. You just keep earning your rep throughout the year of 2K24, which I'm happy about. I got tired of seasons. If you're a person who who plays 2K as in a casual manner, and you care about rewards and flying carpets and golf carts and motorcycles and scooters and all of that type of stuff, there is something for you that that they have, which is a pro pass, and there's a pro pass, and then the other one is the Hall of Fame pass. So the pro pass is $10, and mind you, just because you buy the pass for each season doesn't mean your my player will have any advantage over anybody else's. So just if you think you're buying a pro pass to make your player better than everybody, it's not pay to play, which I appreciate. 2K, it is not pay to play, because I was afraid, looking at these tweets and stuff, I was afraid that people were going to be able to pay for their my players to be significantly better, but that's not the case. So with the pass is for people who care about getting those rewards and getting those exclusive rewards and stuff that other people won't be able to get. So it's really just for people who want to get exclusive jerseys and shirts or whatever else that 2K will provide for you. So the pro pass is $10, and it says you get to access 40 additional earnable premium rewards, 4 additional season pass rewards. So those are just if you play 2K23, those are just accessories and vehicles and whatever else. There's going to be rewards that we won't know about if you don't buy the pass. And then there's another pass called the Hall of Fame pass that is $20. And it says it includes everything in the Pro Pass, 15% XP booster applied throughout the season, 10 level skips immediately applied to the season reward track, and 1 additional reward automatically applied. So that means that okay, there's a little bit of an XP boost. So like if you're in the park and you're playing because you want to raise your rep for your player to get closer to being a legend or top 10 or whatever it is they call it now in 2K24, which we're going to talk about in a second. But so you'll get an XP boost. So when you play games and you win games, you get a little bit more XP than somebody who didn't buy the pass. So that's about the only thing that's you get a boost to your rep. So you can pay. I guess you can pay to boost your rep up a little bit faster than some other people. But at least it won't make the advantage like somebody else is my player better than yours because they paid more money. That's the only thing that matters. So that's cool. The next thing that they added to the game is, well, the next thing I want to talk about is they added the no squad rec. So that's really, really good. I like that. But I think that I'll have more of my people playing with me this year since it's a new game and everybody's going to be interested in it. So I'll actually have my own personal people to play with. But let's just say that everybody's not on at the same time or whatever the case may be, or I'm on earlier than others or whatever, and we want to get a couple games in before they get on. They have added the no squad rec. Now, everybody that has been watching me knows that I was playing a lot of rec because I didn't have a team, which I doubt that will happen now since we're starting a new 2K. All my folks should be on grinding, whatever the case may be. But Um, but they added the no squad rec, which means that you can walk into the rec and you'll play against other people who don't have a team. So you won't be going in there with randoms like I was doing and playing against a full squad, which is great. I really love that. I'm glad that they did that, because why do I want to go in here and you're going to put me on a team with some trash cans to play a full squad who's about to play a 2-3 zone? You know what I'm saying? It gets very annoying and tedious, and you know what I'm saying. At least I'll be going in there with randoms that are, and then getting matched up with other randoms. You know what I'm saying? It's just gonna be a matter of whose randoms are better. But I like that feature. Um, Pro Play has also been added to 2K24 that was not in 2K23, which means that they have put into the game NBA movements that are taken directly from NBA gameplay and put into the game, which means that like if they can pull a clip of Steph Curry's shot and they can put it exactly the way that he shot it in the video game, or they can take one of Kyrie Irving's combo dribble moves from a gameplay and put it directly into the game, which I like, because I like you know it being realistic like that. I can appreciate pro play in that way. And so the new rep system goes from rookie to vet 3, and then there's top 10. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'm not sure if like once 10 people get to top 10, is like nobody else able to get to top 10. I don't think that's how it works, but I think that if you get all the way up there, that's kind of like being legend. So it goes from rookie to top 10, which is how the rep system goes now. So as you play games, you continue to level up. You go rookie 1, 2, 3, and so forth. They The next thing is they added 150 new signature styles to the game using pro play. Like I was just telling you, they take moves and styles directly from NBA gameplay and put it in the game. So therefore, like dribble styles, stuff like that has been added to the game, and instead of us only having like 30 something, there's 150 now. So there's a plethora of options for you to choose from for your mod player. Next, there supposedly quick drops are not in the game. And for those of you who don't know what quick drops are, quick drops was an animation for your mod player where you come off a dribble move, you get past your defender, and you dunk really fast. That way it can't be blocked, which was a very, very OP move for a lot of those 6'9" demigod builds, which we're also going to talk about. And so I believe quick drops are being taken out of the game, which probably is an advantage for the defensive end of the court, where you'll be able to recover faster and stuff like that. If somebody doesn't have a high dunk rating, they might miss, or so on and so forth. As I just stated, it's reported too that by Uncle Demi, I'm sure some of you might know who Uncle Demi is, but it was stated that the 6'9" demigod builds that were in the game that could do everything at the point guard position are supposedly out of the game as well. They also added back where you can equip emotes while you're in the middle of a game. So like how they used to do it in 2K20, where you could do your little celebrations after a 3, or your teammate scores or whatever. You can equip those. You can activate those emotes during gameplay using the D-pad again. So they added that back into the game. Mike Wang discussed the takeover aspect of the game for your mod player being done differently, which means that you have 2 bars when you're in the game. The 1 bar is just for your personal takeover. Before it was when you do the two bars, it was normally for team takeover. Now the two bars are done differently. So if you fill up the first takeover bar, if you want to activate it, then you can choose what attributes you want to be boosted up. Or if you fill up both meters and then you activate it, once both meters are filled up, you get a boost to all of your attributes with the takeover meter, which I think is good. It's because it's like if I have takeover, everything about my player should be boosted up for that time. Also, as we know, crossplay is being incorporated into NBA 2K24, which I am very, very excited about because we have been talking about crossplay for so long, and now we finally got it. The only thing that I'm concerned with is that 2K servers hasn't had the best rep over a few years. So when people used to ask me about, oh dang, 2K doesn't have crossplay. Well, we got crossplay now, and I always used to tell y'all, like, I don't know if we can handle crossplay because 2K servers, it's a little shaky sometimes. So I'm anxious to see how crossplay turns out in NBA 2K24 because we need those servers to be working for all this PS4, PS5, and Xbox talk. And mind you, I want to play with some PlayStation people. I want to play with some PlayStation people. I want to play with some Xbox people. I hope y'all not gonna be weird and be like, oh no, you got the Xbox icon, so I don't want to play with you. Like, get on the court and let's hoop. Let's hoop. I don't care if you got a PS5, Xbox, whatever the case may be. Get on the court and hoop because I'm finna hoop. Period. I don't care who's on that court. We hooping. Alright? So I'm excited about that. I'm excited to see how that turns out. Mind you, crossplay is only for next gen. So sorry, old gen people, you won't get crossplay. Gotta get you a next gen console. There's also there's a good news for old gen people too, is that they made a new neighborhood for y'all, so you can go ahead and check that out as well. It should be real nice and have some nice new features and a whole new aesthetic and look to it. Next, from my understanding, they fixed the shot contest, which means that there will be more penalty for a shot being contested, like at the beginning of like if someone's in the airspace of you about to take a shot, your shot will be affected. So hopefully, I don't know if they're gonna do percentages like they did in 2K23, where when you contest a shot, it was like that was 7% contested, and a lot of those contests were incorrect. Like you'd be smothering somebody and it say 7% contested. Like, come on now. So I'm excited to see how shot contest is done too, because I feel like there's been a lot of times I was in position to contest a shot, and I feel like it's a good contest, and it's telling me, oh, that's only 5% contested. Like, so only time will tell about that as well. We'll see. Okay, so another thing is they have fixed green animations where if you shoot a jump shot and your release is perfect, your my player does a little animation, like a dance or whatever it is that you equip to them. And normally your my player would do it randomly. So now they're saying that any shot that you take outside of 15 feet and you have a green animation attached to your my player, then they will do it. They will do the emote or whatever it is that you equip to them every time, as long as you're shooting outside of 15 feet. They buffed the mid-range fades, which gives me like a 2K17 feel, which I'm excited about, because that's my game anyways. I play like a shot creator, so there's no secret about that. So they buffed the mid-range fade and those corner fades. when people used to just go back and forth and then run to the corner three and fade and green it, they nerfed that. So the mid range fades got a buff, and in the corner three fades got a nerf. So there's that. Um, for contact dunks, a lot of people in 2K23 were making a lot of contact dunks, and they didn't even have to perfectly time their contact dunks. But in 2K24, you have to green your contact dunks or you will miss the dunk. Is from my understanding. So, better get those timings right. Better get you a dunk package where you know what you're doing. Um, Next, they put in more passing styles. So, like, the popular passing style was LeBron James. Even I used it. I only had a 70 something rate in passing, and I was using LeBron James one, and it was working pretty well. But that same thing won't work for this game because apparently if you have a low passing if your passing attribute is low, you won't be able to pass that well. So make sure y'all check the thresholds of what your my player attributes has to be to get certain animations. Um, but they added a lot more passing styles, so I'm excited to see what those passing styles will look like as well. Hopefully they add like Draymond's passing style. He has a really good passing style. Um, Chris Paul, probably some other point guards as well. But I'm excited to see what those passing styles look like as well. Um, um, Next we'll be talking about defense. So defensively, when you used to be sliding all over the place, I suggest that you guys watch some videos on about like what the thresholds are for you to get certain badges on defense and for your players to be able to play good defense, because that is also affected in 2K24. But apparently they fixed some of the defensive problems where you sliding around the court like you ice skating. That was a problem. And there is going to be more bumping, like more my player contact, and people aren't just going by you. There's going to be more. I guess I'm guessing it's depending on what your defensive rating is. So make sure y'all know all the details on how high your defense needs to be in order to be effective. But there's going to be more bumping and more contact with the mod players on the court defensively, which I like because I hate it sometimes where I couldn't touch, like, for whatever reason, my mod player's right next to somebody and not touch them. Like, it's anyway. But I'm glad to hear that they worked on the defense as well. So I want to see that as well. I hope they don't patch something on defense and mess it up again and we right back to square one. Please, if it's perfect when we start, please just leave it like that. That's what we want. Um, and since 2K is going to be crossplay now, there will be icons so that everybody can see who's on Xbox and who's on PlayStation, and you'll be able to decipher, who's an Xbox player, who's a PlayStation player when you're online playing each other and stuff. And Xbox can play with PlayStation people. You don't have to go, oh, I'm only playing with PlayStation people, or I'm only playing with Xbox. Just get on the court and hoop. Let's fill these parks up. Let's fill these stages up. Let's fill these courts up. Let's hoop. I wish the city was smaller so that we didn't have people randomly running around on magic carpets and golf carts and all this other stuff. Get on the court and hoop. Feel like let's turn 2K up this year. I'm ready. Turn it up. That's what I want to see. I want to see the parks and stuff turned up this year. Cause that's what I miss. I miss the parks being lit, getting games, 20 game win streaks. I used to go on 20 something game win streaks 2K17. So I want to get back out there. I want to get back on the grind, and I want to have fun being on the grind. The last thing that I want to talk about is, of course, Kobe Bean Bryant, baby. So, um, just like they had 2K23, they had the Michael Jordan moments and stuff like that. They have the Mamba moments in this game. Of course, I cover athlete, RIP to Kobe and Gigi and the rest of those people who died on that plane, that helicopter, whatever you identify it as. Um, yeah, RIP to the Bean and everyone else involved. But they have real Kobe experiences where you can relive some of his moments and you can play with Kobe. I watched a video on someone talking about the Kobe moments and saying how smooth it was and how his turnaround jumper was smooth, how the dribble moves felt like Kobe to them. So that's a great appreciation for Kobe, and 2K normally always does really really great with that. So that's cool too. All right. Well, I hope I gave you a lot of helpful information about what to expect for 2K. 2K is coming. Oh, hold on. There's a couple more things I want to talk about. I'm gonna talk about them really quickly. So they have another mode called Starting Five that I heard about, and it's like if you're somebody who casually plays or you just want to play real quick or whatever the case may be, they have a mode called Starting Five, and it's it's really you 1v1 against somebody else, but you guys have four other NBA players on your team. So when you guys load into this mode, you both will pick your team to put your my player in the starting five of that team, and you guys will be playing each other. So your my players will be on a starting five team with on an NBA team. So like let's say I go in there and I pick my Warriors. I'm gonna be on in the starting five with on the Warriors. So I'll have Steph and Clay and Draymond and Looney or whoever else and Wiggins or whatever else as people in my starting five. If somebody picks the Lakers, their my player will be on the starting five team with LeBron and AD and whoever else, D'Angelo Russell and the rest of them. But you'll be going head to head with another person in their my player against the NBA players that they chose. So that's another thing. Like if you just want to get in the game by yourself, you can go and play that mode called Starting Five. And then they have, just like in 2K23, they had the side quests where you can go to those random courts that are in the in within the city, and you can earn rewards for playing bosses and other things like that for your my player. But yeah, y'all. So I'm really, really excited about what's to come for NBA 2K24. Crossplay has me really excited about hopefully us getting back to what we want to see 2K be in the fun we used to have. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all drop a like on this video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at YesSheHoopsTV. 2K24 is on the way. On Thursday, your favorite hooper or your soon to be favorite hooper is on the way back to 2K. We ready to ball, we ready to hoop, we ready to grind. I'm excited, I can't wait. And yeah, I'm gonna see y'all when the game come out. Y'all already know I have a job, so I won't be able to play it from 12 a.m. all the way through the rest of the day, but I will be on that same day that 2K drops. So y'all stay tuned for that. Turn on your notifications. She Hoops Gang. We out this thing.